bitch. Y'all pussy why? Cause I been that bitch.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Clapback. It's your girl, Camille.
And Carmen.
And we're back at it again with another freaking video.
And we're back separate.
Yeah. We hope you guys enjoyed that little crossover episode.
Crossover episode is nuts.
I mean, like crossover episode with us being in person.
I understand the reference. I'm just like, that's crazy.
I mean, when was the last time I saw Carmen?
We ain't gonna get into that. We were discussing that the last episode.
Exactly. Until the camera died. Yeah.
That was a journey.
Mm-hmm. But anywho, guys, we are back at our prospective residences.
Yes. All right, let's get into what's tea, babe.
Girl, what the F is tea? And bear with us because we have no outline today, guys.
I'm not going to confront someone like I was confronted.
Look, she did not specify that she wanted one. She just said why, and I didn't even hear her. We ended up going, y'all know how we do. We got into a rabbit hole, and it never got created.
That's Camille. You know what? I'm not sick. It's Camille. She run that lip.
Girl, please.
She's a yapper.
Please.
All right, Miss 3-hour phone call. First up with What's Tea, babe. Singer and songwriter Angie Stone passed away.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was so sad. And it's so crazy because, like, please don't hate me, guys, but I don't know her music.
Oh, me neither.
Okay. But the name was very familiar. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. Like, when I seen it, I was like, Angie Stone, no. Like, that's a legend. I know she's a legend, but, like, never heard a song.
I'm glad you knew that because I didn't know anything. But of course, I was just like, oh my gosh, no. Like when I heard the details about like her sprinter flipping.
Yes.
The one who passed. I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, how bizarre is that?
I thought that was crazy too. I didn't even know until I started reading the comments that that's what happened. And I thought since only one person has said it, like it was not really true. But then I started talking to my mom about it, and she was like, yeah, I mean, it was just her time to go. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like 10 or 11 people in a sprinter and you the only one that died.
Right.
Insanity. But it was her time.
I wonder where she was sitting at.
Right? Let me not sit there. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that's real.
Okay.
Where
I felt a little insensitive after I said it and you lean back.
Sorry. It's okay, baby. Oh, no, I was leaning back because my bra hurting me.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, no, she was 63 years old and it's so sad. But apparently she did a lot of great things in music. She made a lot of people get discovered. Actually, I was watching a video on YouTube. Who was it? The Impressive channel. She did like a full kind of like biography on her. And she said that apparently, Angie has a video up where she was basically explaining that like Mariah Carey, she suggested Mariah Carey to the label. Like, I don't know how she heard about her or like stumbled across one of her songs or performances, but she was like, oh, y'all should like look into her. Like she's so talented, blah, blah, blah. And then her baby's father, D'Angelo, I think that's her baby daddy. They got some type of connection, but so they were dating at one point, but apparently she had a big role in like his career, whether it was like writing songs or pushing him to the forefront at their label as well. So he was clearly a monarch in the music business and she's extremely talented. Unfortunately, she as well. Oh, and she was in R&B Divas. Well, she was
D'Angelo is her baby daddy. I do apologize for the interruption.
Okay, period. She was on R&B Divas, where apparently her fiance at the time was cheating with one of the executive producers, child. So that was messy. But yeah, and then also unfortunately in recent years, she was having some battles with her label, Universal Music Group, the same people Drake is suing. So of course the conspiracy people got some things to say. But yeah, it's just overall sad that she didn't get all of her due diligence in her career because of she basically mentioned how she was being robbed, as most artists do. And she was just really giving thanks to God, amen, as you should always. She was giving thanks to God, saying like how much money they were stealing from her. It's like literally only God getting her through.
Wow.
Because she had no idea how much money she was like owed. But yeah, like God was getting her through the whole way. Won't he do it?
Hallelujah.
Okay. But yeah, so sad. Prayers and love to her family.
Literally, I just saw that her son is 27 and she has a daughter that's 41, it looks like. I'm not too sure if that was correct, but yeah, her daughter Diamond, they said is 41, and her son, forgot his name just that quickly, but he's 27. I'm like, I know that's difficult, like losing a parent. I can't even imagine like the pain that you feel. So
I don't want
prayers to their family, their friends, all of their loved ones, anyone that, supported her, pray for her in any type of fan club, like prayers to you guys. Cause I know the fan club people, they be taking it hard too.
They
So,
do.
yes. But I did have a question, slight rabbit hole moment. When you said thanking God, like she was thanking God and stuff, have you ever seen Beyonce thank God, like when she got an award or anything like that?
See, and I've mentioned this a couple of times as well. I think, did she say God in the most recent
I
thing?
heard
I don't
that.
know. There's a lot of conversation about celebrities in general not thanking God or specifically Jesus. So that's a whole thing. Like sometimes they'll be like, oh, like I know there's a higher being, or they'll be like, thank you, universe. But yeah, only like, and then sometimes they say thank you, God, just like as a general thing, because we all have one God, but we have the different little branches. But like, yeah, we all thank God. So like sometimes it's like, okay, well, they're saying thank God, but they're not saying thank you, Jesus. Like, what's up with that? Like sometimes people dig into that too. But I think Beyonce said thank God before. I don't know.
I think she did too. I could have sworn I heard it on the most recent as well. I was just asking because my coworker mentioned something saying, like she was going on a rant about how she hated Beyonce and how she's never thanked God. And I was like, I really heard her say so. Like, I just watched the clip where she said, "Thank you, God," but she was running me down, telling me that that lady has never said that. So I was like, okay.
I love how while I'm searching on Google, it already populates. Has Beyonce ever thanked God? So clearly,
I mean, everybody curious, child, because they be saying she in the Illuminati and all that extra. So.
Well, being in the public eye and being in the music industry where they constantly try to make you someone you're not, I understand how people can end up losing themselves and what have you, and kind of like almost being like your mind being altered or distorted because it's like they're constantly trying to make you a type of way rather than who you came in as. Like you're talented, but like we need to completely like change who you are. So like I can see why people get lost or like how things get misconstrued because it's just like overall the industry is just dark. Like all of that stuff is just satanic. So yeah, hate to hear it.
Yeah, I heard JT been praising the Lord lately. I don't know.
Yes, on Snapchat, she's been posting so much God stuff and like Bible verses, and I was like, wow, like I like this content, sis. Don't know if it's propaganda, but honestly, I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, she's spreading the gospel, whether she's doing it, organically, wholeheartedly, or if she's trying to be funny. She's still spreading the gospel, and she's helping people because she's talking about where to go to if you're dealing with anxiety or if you just dealing with any type of mental health stuff. She's pulling up Bible verses. So for that, thank you, sister.
Yeah, I just seen my friend like yesterday. My friend Kiera posted on Twitter, following JT on Snapchat was like the highlight of her week or something like that. So but I didn't know what Jatavia was posting. So, but I did hear like she was talking more about God, but I didn't know that's what the content was on Snapchat. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, only God knows your heart. So
That's true. Honestly, just keep spreading that gospel, girl.
yes, ma'am.
But what was I gonna say when you brought up JT?
Excuse me.
I don't know. I can't remember. But yep, I love to hear it. Next thing up, child. This just in, or at least a day ago. Andy and Todd, child. What's going on?
Oh, didn't I send that or save it or something?
You did, and my thing, I was in the folder, but you know when you close your phone,
yeah, it's so annoying.
Oh, luckily here it is right here. Candy Burris and Todd Tucker sued for more than $100,000 in back rent plus other expenses for Blaze Steak and Seafood Restaurant.
I ain't never been there.
Me neither. I think I ain't heard good things though.
I noticed that you never really hear good things about those celebrity restaurants.
I mean, it's really just the name. Like even most celebrity backed things, because I was just doing a deep dive on products because I think I told y'all before I got a little side gig where I work in beauty. And sometimes people come in and they ask for Roll by Hailey Bieber. They'll come in and be like, Roll. And I'm like, what? And then they're like, Hailey Bieber's brand. I'm like, baby girl, we don't carry that. Here is Selena. But I was doing a deep dive on YouTube about that. And I stumbled upon this video. Well, first I was on her YouTube and she was kind of like just walking us through the making of her brand and stuff. Like I like videos like that because, you know, I want to have myself a brand. So I liked going through, looking at the video, and she was telling us how she came about the brand or whatever. And then suggested was a marketing analysis on how she developed like a cult following. But as soon as the video started, she pretty much just said like the brand was built off of privilege. And I'm like, well, almost any celebrity brand is, because it's like you already have a following and you know you already have people who support you or care about things that you say, kind of like almost like an influencer. Like you know, any type of influencer, they have a lot of people who care about what they say. It's a trust thing, like they kind of trust you. So if you're coming up with a brand, they expect, like, since they trust you, they're expecting that you did your due diligence. You want them to be the best of the best. You're not trying to steal from them or take their money. But, you know, unfortunately, a lot of times the ball is dropped and people give out mediocrity and just slap their name on it just because they're like, I know it's going to sell. Almost like a quick buck thing, you know, like I know it's going to sell because my name is on it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not thinking two things of it. But luckily with the internet, it's kind of made a lot of these people tighten up, and like all of their products kind of need to be up to par, because if it's not, baby, you're number one on the smear campaign. You're going to get dragged through the mud with your brand. But the video I watched, they were saying that people were dragging her brand, but the girls are still obsessed with the brand. Apparently it's because she's selling a lifestyle now.
Oh, squeeze me.
It's basically a lifestyle. So it's like, even if you're not using the product, like you look like you're living that life, or you have some type of status, because it's like, oh, you have the road case with the lip gloss. You're tea.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes. Yeah.
They sell them at
I ain't gonna lie, that was smart.
They sell them at Marshalls and stuff.
Yeah, the knockoff.
Oh,
but yes, that. But no, I think that's a smart idea, because what JT said, I don't bring that to the table, the phone and the lip gloss. Hello?
And now you can put your lip gloss in your phone.
Smart. I don't need
That's ugly though. I don't want to put my lip gloss in my phone.
I liked it, but we know you weird about that. Well, the germs. That ain't, excuse me, you're not weird, you're cautious.
I am. I did wipe my phone down as I left today.
I need to. I feel like get on the wave. I need the scanner.
I would have given you a wipe when you were here last week.
I gotta enunciate like a wipe.
Because you needed a wipe.
Wipe. I can't do that.
You don't have lips, for real.
My homegirl over the weekend told me that I have lips.
Who taught you that?
Leslie.
Girl, she barely got lips. What you say?
I know. I was like, oh, but I was like,
And that's why you said
count.
my home
I was
girl.
like, well, you don't really count.
Right. Girl,
Yeah.
I feel like you have the smallest lips that I know.
As a black girl.
No, as like my friend. One of my friends. They're not, I mean, they're not too small.
They sexy.
Look, you got plumper gloss on.
No, just lip oil.
See, she poking them out. Do your regular, and then when you talk, it really
No,
don't
when
look
I
like you
talk
got
and I
top
start
lip.
smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when I get excited, my top lip go like
exactly.
But my lips cute.
Nobody said they were ugly. They just,
no. I know. I'm just saying they sexy. They there.
Yeah, you can't because you got a lip.
I don't need that.
Okay, fair.
Anywho, back to the people being sued.
Mm-hmm. Dang, we didn't even cover that for real.
Well, we started talking about celebrity brands because you
Yeah.
said most of the celebrity stuff be failing or something.
This is why we need an outline.
Why you say that? We doing good.
We done went down 50 million rabbit holes today.
I think that's good. That's what the clapback was built on.
Okay.
Can we talk about our roots?
Yes, ma'am. Dang, we should have talked about the roots in February. Black history. We shall.
It's women's history. We women.
Okay,
we're black.
City bouncing.
We black and women. We got 2 months.
We should have years. But put that down. Put that down. But yeah.
You had that to say?
Back to what you were saying about the topic.
About the people getting sued?
Oh, child, I ain't never been to the restaurant. I don't even know what they sell. I didn't even know who that man was. I still don't know who he is. People like, oh, they had another restaurant. And I'm like, who is this even?
Her husband.
I didn't know that was her husband. I've never seen that.
So you don't watch Housewives?
No. I thought we already established that I don't watch that. When people were saying something about them as a whole, I'm thinking that's mother and son. I didn't know that was her husband.
Mother and son.
Mother and son. Oh, I see the picture that you sent me of the little girl now with the boy, but
Camille.
Okay, not son, but I didn't know that was her husband.
Mother and son.
I've always seen Candy. I've never seen her husband before. And then they don't even have the same last name, so I didn't freaking know.
Well, she's a brand on her own. Her name is Candy Burrs Tucker.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
But they just call her Burrs.
Yeah, I didn't know that was her husband.
Whatever. To the 411.
Let's get into it, guys. So I don't think it was reported on last week, but we didn't record. Yeah, we did record last week. Was he dead last week when we recorded? Did I say something?
Who?
The boy from Southern University. Did I mention him?
About that girl.
Okay. So there was a young man by the name of Caleb. I'm trying to go find his full name. Sorry, guys. I do apologize. I have to go to my text messages for that. Caleb Wilson. He passed away due to like a hazing incident with the Qs at Southern University. He was in the band. He was very vibrant and everything. They actually made an arrest today. This is the man they arrested. They made an arrest today on a former Southern University student in connection with the death. They said that a graduate of Southern University has been arrested by the name of Caleb McCrae. McCrae, who is a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, is charged with criminal hazing and manslaughter. It was previously shared that the charges being considered for the case ranged from hazing to manslaughter, with manslaughter carrying up to 40 years in prison if convicted. Officials are planning to provide more updates on the investigation later Friday. As previously reported, it was revealed that members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity were carrying out a ritual in which pledges stood in line. There were claims that Wilson collapsed and was unresponsive. He was taken to Baton Rouge General Hospital, where he was announced dead. So the original post that I seen, or like one of the original posts that I saw, was that he was like rushed to the hospital and stuff at like 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, because they pronounced him dead at like 3:20 in the morning. So I'm like, that's how you know they was out there doing something that they didn't have any business doing, because how does he get pronounced and why was he rushed to the hospital at those hours in the morning? Like, what was really going on? Now, I would like to know what is tea, because for someone to lose their life, and the claim right now is that they were just standing in line, is just crazy to me. Like, what was going on? I would like to know. One of my line sisters said that she has a mentee that goes there, and she was spilling all the tea. And when I asked what she was saying, I didn't get no response. So I'm gonna have to follow up with that so I can see what's tea, because y'all know I like to know business.
Yes, don't we all? Especially with something juicy like that, because it's
Okay.
like more to the story for sure.
That's just so sad and unfortunate that that's, what is publicized. It's like, why can't fraternities and sororities be publicized for like the positive that's being done? Y'all being, put in the news for negative things.
I
And
was going to say that. Yeah.
it's just so crazy to me. Like, when have the Qs been like in the news? Like, this is my first time really hearing the Qs be in the news, and it's something of this caliber. It's crazy. When I went on Twitter the other day, when the news just broke, I saw this girl who responded and said like her father was a victim as well at Southern University, and he is now blind and paralyzed.
Oh
So
my God.
like, exactly. So I'm like, the fact that like that's the case is crazy. And I was talking to one of my friends earlier. I can't say the name, but I was talking to one of my friends earlier, and we were just talking about like how things like that happen during people's processes and stuff. Like, everybody can, walk around saying such and such is a non-hazing fraternity or sorority or whatever, but y'all are really doing it. But like, when people drop line and stuff like that, people are telling you like, you're a snitch. Like, if they do end up snitching on you, like, you're a snitch, and don't hang out with us, don't associate with us, nothing like that. And even if they don't drop line, and something ends up coming out, or like you feel a type of way about something, it's just like, well, you're like not one of us anymore. Like, yeah, you got your letters or whatever, but you said X, Y, and Z. So like, don't associate with us. And you really get exiled. So it's like, the fact that you are putting yourself out there to join an organization, this is how they treat you in return. And then I guess when you retaliate, or if you speak up about something that's wrong, they then exile you. It's really, insane. It's kind of like, this is the complete opposite of why I was trying to join the organization. And then of course you have like outsiders of the organization, like, this is weird, like, this what y'all do for a brother or a sister, quote unquote. Audio listeners, like, why would you want to be a part of an organization that treats you this way and does this and that to you? And people are always talking about how they think it's so weird that people are, quote unquote, trying to buy their friends or buy into friendships and stuff like that. And it's just like, I saw a tweet that was like, grad organizations are really the heart of these sororities and fraternities. Like, they're the ones who actually carry out what the plan was for the organization to be, type thing. Like, everything that's going on, sorry, everything that's going on in undergrad and stuff like that, it's just like, college kids being college kids, but like, graduate organizations is where, or are where, like, people actually put in the work, or like, you carry out what the purpose of the organization is. I don't know what's been going on, but this hazing and all this stuff, it needs to stop.
So this was a grad chapter?
No, it was not a grad chapter.
Okay, it was.
But the person that they arrested was a graduate member. So I'm assuming like it was probably one of the pro fights or something like that, a DP that came back and you know, they were doing whatever they were doing at whatever time in the morning, and he was probably the one in charge. So that's why he got arrested.
Right, but that's just sad. Because again, like, well, I'm not in anything, but I do not like the hazing aspect. Like, I feel like that is the part that always is like, okay, you know, at a certain point, when do you just draw the line and be like, I'm not doing this ish, or like, I'm not finna go through all that? Because I don't know, that part is just never appealing to me. But of course, the part where it's like we're doing the service, where we are building sisterhood, like not buying friends, but just like building relationships and networking so that you can continue to fulfill out the original mission goal of the sorority or fraternity. That is the ideal part. So I do wish that that would be publicized more. Of course, everybody gravitates to negativity. I mean, why do you think blogs and reality TV and stuff does well? Because people like the drama and the mess. But I think it is an area for you know, a blog, or well, I think there is like some type of blog for y'all, but like, you know, just like something to kind of like promote it and like shine more light on the good, and even having like more like events and things for like people to attend, where it's like a 5K or like some type of drive, like just doing more of those type of big events and opening them up to the public, so that, you know, at least the good parts of the legacy can be highlighted, rather than you search something up and it's negative headline.
Right.
Diluted out. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Totally agree, though.
Yeah.
I was trying to find another piece of news, but Carmen kind of stole mine with Miss Angie.
That ain't news.
That was news.
Well, that's tea.
Okay.
There was something in there.
South Carolina the governor declared a state of an emergency last week after wildfires were burning over 5,000 acres. I feel like this was like day 2 or day 3 of March, and I was like, dang, Angie gone the first day, something happened the second day, now South Carolina on fire. Like, Lord, please. But I did hear March was gonna be a bad month. So
oh, really? Your mama said that? I can see it. Well, honestly, the coming is just, I don't know how good things will be, but
it's gonna be bad.
Right. I mean, I suspect it. I mean, reading my Bible, and it pretty much confirms that. So I'm like, most of the things that are being said there, I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty fitting to now. So don't expect things to shift a different way. But yeah, I'm just hope it don't blow its way up here to where I'm at. Actually, if it does, I can
girl.
I'm sorry, because while my job sent out something about relief, and they were like, if you were in a disaster in California or North Carolina, did they say Florida? They might have thrown Florida in there. They said, if you were in these disaster regions and still haven't received relief, please let us know. And I was thinking to myself, like, how would they know? They're gonna know. Now, how would they know?
They don't even know you moved, do they?
Yes, they know.
Oh, okay. And then you froze.
Huh?
You was froze like this.
Good.
I think they don't know.
What?
They know.
How would my job not know?
Because last I checked, they ain't know.
And when was that? Like a year ago?
Yeah, when you were trying to do the drug test stuff.
Girl, they had to know because I had to do my drug test. Oh, my drug test. I thought I told y'all my drug test came back watery, so I had to redo it.
Right, but then you were like, I had to tell them I was in North Carolina for a specific reason, and I had to just go ahead and do it here for.
Girl, my laptop broke. My laptop broke, and I had to send it in. The cat was out of the bag when my laptop got jacked up.
So it wasn't even a drug test, miss. I had to do my drug test. No.
Well, the drug test kickstarted it.
Please. Anyhow.
They knew. And now my tax is jacked up.
Your taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't get that stuff, and my Bible say that stuff ain't right. So I'm
I'm
not
scared.
doing it. No, girl, I tell you, when I'm reading the Bible, he say you shouldn't be a tax collector. I'm like, so why am I paying taxes? What the
Exactly.
heck?
And Matthew was a tax collector, child.
I'm like, this is not the way of God.
I'm
I shouldn't be
screaming.
doing this.
My girl says she boycotting taxes because it's in the Bible.
Okay, ain't this a nation under God?
Period.
Clearly not, because y'all confused.
They said you still gotta pay Uncle Semiana.
Yeah, I guess.
Girl. But anywho, let's get into the messiest mother effort for the week. Drum roll, please. Do you have one? Because I don't.
I thought you had one.
No, I just want you to make the noise and stuff.
Oh, girl, no, I ain't got one.
We can't not have a messy
I
person.
do not have one.
I'm gonna say Santana because I'm tired of every time I get on internet, he's shaking his titties.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I just got on here not too long before we started recording, and he was shaking them.
Oh,
and he didn't have no covering. Like, why is you shaking your bare titties and then shaking his booty?
Girl, it could. I just thought about it. It could be Alabama Barker and Bad Baby.
Oh yeah, because she missing that girl baby.
Yeah, because we alluded to that last week when we were talking about Drake and them, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that beef was going on. But yeah, the Alabama Barker and Bad Baby thing, the two white girls are beefing in rap. So
rap.
right, the white girls are rapping. So Alabama Barker is
Travis.
Thank you. I could not think of his first name. I don't know why I wanted to call him Scott. Travis Barker. That's Travis Barker's daughter. And Bad Baby is the infamous girl from Catch Me Outside, Dr. Phil. So, yeah, apparently they was cool at one point, but then Bad Baby's baby daddy, who is also abusive, took Alabama Barker out and about in Atlanta and allegedly to Cheetah Lounge, which y'all, that's a strip club. Well, I guess it's being promoted more so as a lounge these days.
Okay.
But yeah, he took her there and was prancing her around ATL, and the cat got out of the bag, and Bad Baby was pissed. So she was going off about this a few months ago. And I guess they've been going back and forth for some time, but now people done got into the booth. And so Alabama dropped a song, and then Bad Baby responded. Everybody likes Bad Baby's song. They're like, wow, she can rap. To me, they both sound garbage, but what do I know? So they were hyping her up. So then I guess Alabama tried to respond. And in her response, she mentioned Bad Baby's daughter, saying that the only reason why she exists is because the baby daddy needed a come up.
A come up on Bad Baby?
Oh, he needed some money and a place to stay and other things.
But then I'm confused though, because you still effing with him, or at least you beefing over him.
That's my whole thing. Like, girls confuse me. That's why I don't be with them. I'm sorry. Like, it's just weird behavior. First of all, the man is abusive. Then two, y'all beefing. I don't know. Do y'all want him? Do y'all not want him? Y'all going on dates with him? You letting him beat you up? You had the back. Y'all together. Like, I just don't get it. I don't. If now we're beefing with each other. Girl, we got one common enemy, and it ain't each other, bitch. It's this nigga.
Miss. Girls are confusing. I'd be so confused. Sometimes, I'm sitting there having conversations, and I'm like, talking about a lot of the things that girls do, and it's just like, it's so weird to me because I don't do a lot of those things. And when you hear it, it's just like, dang, people are really out here like this. Like, people actually do this stuff. Like, this is crazy.
One track minded.
Literally, like, so confused. So that's not just like, now that you're saying like confusion, like literally confusion, because I just be sitting there like, I cannot believe stuff like this really happens.
And
Like,
I'm single.
literally saying, hey, you got people out here, I mean, on the verge of not being, but not too much. Not too much.
The topic, because I can't believe she just sat here and said that.
I mean, I am.
Camille is married, y'all.
I am not. I am single.
She's close to.
Oh, good thing she froze, guys. We don't know what she's saying.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now, sweets. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I said that
it wasn't meant for you to say. That's why you froze.
No, you're married, and I can't believe you're up here playing. And hey, friend.
Miss.
I hope he get on you after this. But yeah, good. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Man. But yeah, deep be getting bagged up. Maybe I'm not crazy enough.
Why do you keep freezing? It's like horrible.
I don't know. Nobody's here.
I don't know. It was going so well. Like, typically you only freeze like 2 to 3 times per episode, but this episode you are freezing like crazy.
Let me take my phone off the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's just me here.
It's fine now, but like, you froze when I said you froze, and then you froze again, and then I think you froze again another time, and I'm like, what the freak is going on now? But anywho, you don't mention people, kids. Oh, you just froze again. Wow.
This is weird. I don't know what to do.
It's okay. But anywho, yeah. So now they're saying that Bad Baby is gonna put the pause on Miss Barker or Baker, whatever, because she mentioned her daughter, and you don't mention the kids. Everybody in the comments was like, you never bring up the kids. Why you bring up the kids? Oh, she gonna learn today, and da, 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 da. So we gonna see. You trying to figure something out?
I'm just being quiet.
Oh, okay.
So I don't freeze.
Well, it's your turn to talk, because you got to bring us into the topic, girl.
Oh, somebody is here.
Oh, sucking up all the Wi-Fi.
I don't know. A door just slammed. Anyway, let's get into the topic, y'all. You said, wait, I got to speak because what?
You got to bring us into the topic.
What? I told you the topic.
I forgot it.
Oh, my goodness. She clearly doesn't care, y'all.
We talked for an hour after you told me what the topic was.
I still know the topic.
Because it was your topic.
Anyway, well, no, it's applicable to you.
Okay, but I forgot it. You're the one who came up with it.
I got questions. Anyway, the topic is being strict. Like,
oh,
Camille, exactly. So Camille is gonna, you guys know about this conversation where they're like the strict friend and then like the chill or the nice friend. Who y'all think is who? I think y'all know.
I can't be nice and strict.
No, because we were talking about the we talk about dating quite often on here, and I remember one time we were talking about dating and how we go about that. And you know, Camille said that she is not linking up with no man. She need to talk on the phone with you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before she meet you in person. And then me, Miss Willy Nilly, I just go on the link up.
Right. She'll meet you on the first night.
I will.
And go to your house.
Public. Wait, what?
You'll go to the house.
What you trying to say here?
You willy-nilly.
I be wanting to see people homes. I gotta know how you live. 1, I want to know how you live. 2, I'm nosy to see what the real estate like. I really am just nosy.
You don't have to be that nosy. You could get the address and look it up on Zillow.
So get the address and then be like, I'm sick.
I mean, if you was a real FBI agent like me, all you gotta do is request the pic, save the picture, and zoom into the location, because you know the picture be on the map.
What do you mean request a picture?
Oh, like if you guys are getting to know each other, oh, send me some pictures. You know, what do you like to do? Da, 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 da. Send me some selfies, something. I'm sure he's gonna send you pictures that he done took in his home. All you gotta do is save the picture. When you save the picture, it ends up on the map. You can zoom in. Yeah, come
My
on.
phone don't do that.
Yes, it does. I'll show you after.
Oh my gosh, I don't like that.
Girl.
Luckily, I'm not sending pictures.
Every picture you take is on the map.
Oh, I don't like that.
How do you not know this?
Because I don't send pictures, like I just said. Ugh.
But I'm saying, like, you should be able to see it on your map.
The
Like,
pictures I take, yes, but I've never saved someone else's photo and it shows me where they were at. Like, that's freaking terrible. That's a lawsuit. What the hell?
because I see my pictures across the globe.
Right, your picture.
Right, but if you get a picture, you save it, you can see
Okay,
it.
I'm about to send you a picture and you tell me.
Okay. You want me to tell you on the internet, or you want me to tell you in private?
No, tell me on the internet. I'm gonna send you something that I took in public.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Does she have storage?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. My girl took a picture, same photo. Let's go to the photos. Oh, hold on, because I just... Okay. Oh, it didn't save. Oh, wait, here it did.
I'm scared, y'all.
Yep, right here. Bank of America Stadium. Exactly. You got to be a better FBI agent, boo.
Crazy.
Yep, the vault, team store at Bank of America Stadium, tap room, the gallery, stadium food and beverage. Honey, I can see the surrounding location, everything. Please.
Ew.
And if you go, yeah, you just go to the little eye at the bottom where the details are. Let's see, the little, I don't know if you guys can see the little eye right there.
Ew.
You click that and it tells you everything you need to know. I know you took it on an Apple iPhone 14 with the front camera, 23mm. I know all that. Yeah. Saturday, March 1st at 2:44 p.m.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, get it together. So there are other ways.
Now, what if I send an edited picture though?
It'll tell you it's edited. Like, even if you take a picture on Instagram and save it or whatever, it tells you it's saved from Instagram, all that. Send me another picture. I should be able to tell you. Women in STEM, women in tech. That's me. Y'all need to find somebody. Hit Camille up. Because she
need to find someone. We should have had you on the best investigation to find out who killed that man.
Okay, because I would have told you. Let's see. I think it just saved. When did you take that picture, girl? Because it was saving pictures when they were actually taken. Oh, did the picture save? I don't think it saved. Save photo. Okay, there it is. It tells me that you took it with your Canon EOS R50.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me
if it's edited.
No, it doesn't tell me. It just says image 7695, and then it tells me you took it with your Canon though. And that was pretty much it.
Wow. Does it have a location?
No, it does not have a location.
Okay, all my pictures coming from the camera.
But you can add the location if you would like. It has a place right here that says add location.
That is spooky.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when we watch our little movies and things, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, I gotta find this person. You know, like, I get it for those reasons, but like, just kicking it?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying.
Yep. That's all right. I'll find out. Shoot, I just had to tell someone that you could do that the other day too. I was like, if you was really an FBI agent, you would have been saved one of the pictures that I sent you so you could see where I live.
See, nobody knows.
Yeah, I'm glad I know.
Nobody knows. Well, now they know.
If you tune in,
now the world will know.
If y'all tune in. Okay. Comment below if you got to this point and you know. Just type, I know.
Yeah, say, I know. I know. Boom, boom. What was the boom, boom?
The beat.
Oh, okay. All right, so girl.
Yes, girl.
Be strict.
Girl, and that's what I was trying to tell Carmen before we got on the show. Like, it's not on you, it's in you. Like, I don't know how to teach someone to be strict. Like, it's just like, how to use the bathroom. Like, it's something I do. Girl, I sit down and I pee. It's like, how do you squeeze the pee out? Girl, I mean, you just squeeze it out. I don't know. I feel like I've always been a strict girl.
You release your pee out.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing.
Don't squeeze it. Anyway,
or push. I push.
You were going into a rabbit hole and you said you were going to tell me on the show. I can't.
And you know, that was like 2 hours ago.
That's why you should have just said it. I don't even know why you were sitting there playing.
But you said something after I said it, and then that's what made me start to talking. And I was like, you know what? I'll just say it for the show.
No, where's my mind?
Because you said something after I said it's not in me. I mean, it's not on me. It's in me. And then
I said, no, you could train people or something like.
And then I was like, it gave like not a dog. How do you train someone? I can't remember what I said.
No, that's.
I can't remember what I said.
That wasn't in the script. Mm-mm. Well, you got to tell us something.
I mean, like, I'm just a no tolerance type of girly. I think what I was going to say was like, I feel like it has something to do with like, I don't know, your morals and beliefs. Like, you won't tolerate certain things. So this is why you react to certain things a certain way. I think that's what I was going to say. Like, if someone, oh my gosh, prime example. I was talking to my client a couple of weeks ago about men leading. And I was talking about how, like, you know, every man is not fit to lead. Like, you know, you have to learn how to lead and stuff like this. So I was like, you know, if your man tells you, because he's supposed to be the leader, like, you're supposed to go jump off a bridge, like, are you going to go jump off the bridge? Or are you going to say, no, hold on, let's not do that. Let's walk down the stairs right there because I see some stairs. You might not see the stairs, but I see the stairs, but you're telling me to come jump off the bridge. I feel like being a strict girly is like, if someone is trying to tell you, let's go jump off the bridge, you're like, girl, no, I am not doing that. I am not jumping off that bridge.
So we're not letting men be the men.
I mean, we're letting men who can lead be men. Why would you?
How you know if he can lead if you're not letting him lead, though?
In that case, we know he can't lead. And how can he lead?
In that scenario, you know, but not every scenario you know. You supposed to go with what your man say. The man's supposed to say, come on, let's go do this. And you say, yes, daddy, I'm going to go do that.
See, no, I'm not going to say, yes, daddy, I'm going to go do that. Because is it logical? I feel like a lot of my things are about logistics. I feel like if it is not logical, I am not doing it.
I used to be logical, but then I felt like life wasn't fun. So I had to.
So you feel like my life is not fun because I'm a strict logical girl?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking.
No, I think your life is fun. I think there are, but see, okay, and this is my thing with the strict and being like, okay, whatever, go with the flow. Like, I feel like go with the flow, there's more opportunities presented than always being like, Like, I would like to be thought of if certain things are going on. But like, I feel like if I'm strict and I'm like, then it's gonna be like, oh, I figured you didn't want to do that. So I didn't invite you. And I be having FOMO.
See, and I don't care if I miss out. Because, like, everything is not
in bed. I don't be in bed.
Everything is not for me. Sometimes you need to lay in the bed. Like
with age, I'm learning that.
And I was just about to say, what'd you say?
Oh, I was saying with age, I'm learning that, but I still be having FOMO.
I'm screaming. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, maybe in my younger years, but honestly, I feel like I've never had FOMO.
Not my younger years.
Like college me, high school me, but honestly, like, I never felt like I missed out on much. Like, yeah, having conversation now, looking back on things, like, I didn't go to parties in high school and stuff like that, but I don't feel like I missed out. Like,
yeah.
I didn't. I mean, like, I hear stories now of people who were, you know, partying hard in high school, going into college and stuff like that. And I feel like stuff like that burns you out a little quicker. Like, you like, oh, I don't want to party. Like, you 25, you don't want to party no more. Like, dang, I'm still looking for the party. Like, you know, but I don't, looking back, like, I never felt like, oh, dang, I'm sad or I'm mad and I never got to go party. It was kind of just like, it never came up. I never inquired. It was what it was.
Yes. And then that, well, yeah, if we're sticking to the party thing, then yeah. But like normally, like with my reference, I mean, just more so being invited to like events or like trips and things like that. So I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I want to go. But I don't know. We're supposed to be talking about dating. That's more like other things. Dating. I don't know. I'm always just like, okay, the possibilities, like this could be a fun thing, like this could be my man, but this could be a nice memory to look back on, or like a funny haha, or like this could, you know, really like make or break. Or if I'm like really enjoying you, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I don't want the time to end. But I need to learn when to be like, okay, the night is over.
Yeah.
Go home, Carmen.
Go to your home. Go to your home,
Roger.
Exactly. I feel like in those beginning stages of situations, it's very important to lay some sort of foundation. And I feel like when you don't do that, people think that they can treat you any type of way and do anything with you. And I don't want people to treat me like a throwaway or treat me like, you know, a one night stand or anything like that. So, like, of course, I'm going to be strict, but I'm not going to be like strict in my tone. It's kind of like I might say it in a joking manner, but when it came down to it, like I am for real. Like, oh yeah, like if he said, oh, you should come back home with me. No, I shouldn't, you know, like why would I do that? Why would I do that? And then I start a conversation based on that, and then I kind of explain to you why I'm not going to do something. But like I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not going to your house. Like I'm not strict like that, but I'm strict.
Okay.
It's
I'm
like a key
like that.
Huh?
I'm thinking you strict like that.
No. It'll be a key, but then I'm going to explain to you why I'm really not playing with you. I'm dead for real. Cause why would I go to your house? Like, and that's another thing. Y'all really make it easy for people to rob y'all. And I don't like that.
I saw a post about that. No, that be them niggas. They they make it easy for sure, because like let a dude ask to come back to my house. Oh, no, you are not. Like even at my old place when I was living on my own, no, you're not. We could kick it in the lobby. Baby.
I'm screaming. They couldn't even come to my lobby, baby. They wouldn't even know where the lobby was.
Like, no, babes. Or you could come pick me up. That would be about it.
And I wouldn't even let that happen. See, difference between Carmen and I.
No, I had two, dude. I think I let two pick me up.
I'm not letting you pick me up.
Sometimes I don't want to drive, or it depends like where we going. Like if the parking situation is crazy, like out here, the parking situation be a little crazy, and I haven't figured out really where I could park for free yet on the street. Like I got a few places in mind, but depending on where we go, I really don't know. So I'd be like, okay, yeah, come get me, because like I don't want to deal with it. Or I'm like, okay, well, can you call me a car? But like if the dude is like, no, I'm not doing it, then I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm not seeing you, because like no. But I'm starting, like, my realization the past, like I feel like I've gone through waves. Like when I first started dating and things, I was very, very strict. Like I used to be a strict girl. But then I got my heart broken. So then when I got my heart broken, I was kind of like, okay, well, F this ish, like I hate all of them. So like then I kind of was just like, well, I really don't care. So it was kind of just like, okay, well, I don't care. Like I'm not gonna be strict because I really don't feel like this is gonna be anything. Like at this point, I'm just like passing by the time. If that I know that's me, but I'm just like, okay, I'm passing my time. I'm bored. You're someone to hang out with. So let's do that. But then now I feel like I'm coming back into realization, like, okay, girl, like you can't keep doing that or whatever. Or sometimes I'm naive and I'm just like, oh, like I want to see the best in you. I want the best, or like this is it. I'm a little delulu. So sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is my man, this is my husband.
She love that one, y'all.
Y'all, I can't tell you what's going on in his head. It really just depends on my mood. So then, but now I feel like I'm coming back down from my little chaos roller coaster. And I'm like, all right, like at this rate, I'm still mad, but like now I'm back to the point where I'm like, I'm upset, but I have restrictions. Like nothing y'all are saying or doing is new. Nothing is like sweeping me off of my feet. Like literally all of this is so recyclable. Like you talk to one nigga, you talk to all of them. So like right now I'm just like, okay, I'm bored. Like I'm bored with all of them where I'm at the point where I just don't even want to see it. Like before it was like I was bored and I'm just passing the time. Now I'm like, okay, I'm bored and like nobody is like blowing my mind. So now I want to be back strict. Like, no. Like I'm going back to being like, no, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not going here. No, I'm not doing it. No.
It's so crazy because you would think since you said you got your heart broken, like that would make you even more strict. But the fact that you like instead of taking a step towards strictness, you took a step backwards. It was like, that's interesting. See, for me, I feel like all the heartbreaks just led me to the stricter me. I didn't loosen up, nothing. Ain't no. The only time I feel like I've been like willy-nilly is like just having conversation with people. Like I would just get on the app and have like random conversations, might talk to you like 2-3 messages up, I'm bored, on to the next person, like having multiple conversations with multiple people. But other than that, like I've never been, because I knew those were the people I wasn't taking serious. That's how that ended. But like people that I'm actually like meeting up with and stuff, like you have to be careful who you allow in your space. And I'm real like particular about that. I don't want to exchange energy with everyone. And I know a lot of people say like exchanging energy is mostly like sexual for them, but that's not the case for me. I don't feel like you have to be a sexual being with someone in order to exchange energy. Like I feel I have very strong discernment and I feel people's energies. Like I can look at your face and I can see what's going on. Like I'm easily able to read people. I don't want to meet up with just everybody. Everyone should not have that sort of access to you. So I feel like my vetting process is my vetting process and it has worked for me. Like I don't let people pick me up. I don't meet people if I don't have a certain amount of conversation with them. If I'm not feeling like I can be safe or comfortable around you, I'm not going to link up with you. I'm not saying that I have a checklist of things that I go through because I'm so strict and I need to make sure like they meet certain criteria, but you could just feel people's energy sometimes, and everybody don't need parts of you. Like if you feel like everyone should feel like they're a great person. And if you feel like you're such a great person and that person is not really the best, or like you wouldn't know that though, because you ain't being strict, quote unquote, and you just out here, linking up with people. But like I feel like great people should not put themselves in spaces where they would feel minuscule. And I can't. I just can't. I want to protect my peace, my happiness, my well-being. Like I can't put myself in certain situations like that. And that's just me.
Yeah. So for me, like with linking, I feel like that's better for me only because like I've dealt with people from the phone doing facade, or like you can easily fake the funk, like through text, possibly on a phone call if you're really good at it. Because like at the end of the day, if it's a wolf in sheep's clothing, that's what it is, and you won't find out until it is time for them to reveal themselves. But yeah, for the most part, when I do link up with people, like it's been good vibes, like, and me too, like I have good discernment. Like I myself just make crazy decisions and be like, we bow. But for the most part, everybody that I met up with, they have not been wild. They have never done anything bad to me. I feel like, like, oh my gosh, I was taking advantage. I need to file a report, things like that. So I've never had that type of vibe. So I'm good at filling the vibes out too. And then also you can look at a person and be like, yeah, no.
So,
huh?
I said they throwed.
Yeah, like, and just based off the photo, you'd be like, okay, or looking in the eyes, it's like, okay, I can see that something is back there. So we're not even making it to conversation. Like, we're not even setting up the meet up. But yeah, I don't know. It's a growing process, going through everything. So I guess I don't have any advice, but to, I guess, go back into the morals and values. But see, I'm just like, I don't know. That is discussed when we're together.
See,
like,
now
we're talking.
I'm discussing that before, baby.
Huh?
I'm discussing that before. Then we're gonna have
together.
a conversation later on down the line again about them. I'm gonna see, are you repeating the same things that you said before? Or are you switching up now?
So you memorize them.
Not memorized, but like, when you're talking to people, your mind gets triggered when you're talking about the same thing. You know how it's like, oh, you already asked me that type thing. It's like, okay, I remember he did say that.
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
But I'm not going to say it's coming back to me. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to see if you're going to say the same thing, if you're going to switch it up. Like, and if you did switch it up, didn't you just say a couple weeks ago before we linked up that it's right?
I was being him. I was in headspace.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know, girl.
I see.
Just a strict girly. Always been a strict girl.
Okay, apparently you got to be born with it.
Yeah, in you, not on you, baby.
Huh?
I said in you, not on you, baby.
I guess. Well, hopefully that helps somebody because it didn't help me. Oh!
Well.
Okay. Well, we going back at you.
Girl, I am coming back at my coworker because she got me effing sick.
Sick with what?
Exactly. I don't know. I ain't go to the doctor. They said they think it's the flu, or it was the flu. Yeah, because I described my symptoms. I had a sore throat. I couldn't swallow. Like it hurt swallowing, and I would get like chills at night or whatever. Ooh. And when I described it, they were like, yeah, it sounds like the flu. So
the flu, not the vid.
Yeah, no, I can taste and smell, but I guess everybody doesn't have that symptom.
Forget about that.
Yeah.
I just know like those are similar. But I always
because when I put it in WebMD today, I was freaking out.
Well,
COVID was one of
will
them.
say you have cancer.
No, they said a lot, child. They were saying
That's what I'm saying. They will take it to the extreme.
Yeah, and that was my first time doing it because I always hear like, people put their symptoms in WebMD, all of a sudden they dying or whatever. So I was like, oh, let me go put my symptoms in. I want to see what they have to say. They was just saying a whole lot of it. I was just like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, but I'm all better now. I did take some amoxicillin that my coworker had left over because she had tonsillitis last week, child. Exactly. So she had 4 pills left. So I took them and I feel much, much better. I was supposed to take another Theraflu today, but I'm going to take it as I go to bed because it's in my bathroom because I need to make sure I feel lovely because I am going out tomorrow.
Hopefully you good.
Yeah, it should be great. Hopefully. And I don't have any more cough drops. So, yeah.
I need to be inside.
You know, and I said I wanted to wear a mask, but the person told me not to. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, spread it.
Right. They said they don't
Hopefully you'll
have
be
any.
fine.
I think I should be fine. Yeah, because I don't have any of my symptoms anymore. Like I'm getting this little cough now. Like I guess I'm trying to get whatever it is out. So that's why I was coughing. But the whole time I was not coughing. So I don't know.
Hmm.
Who are you clapping back at, girl?
Girl, I'm clapping back at this doctor's office I went to because why did I have to go in a parking deck? They did not waive the parking. It was $18. I was only there for a little bit.
Girl.
I gotta go back on Monday. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna get there or where I'm gonna park at. So you see, this is my issue. This is why I tell them to come get me. Because
No, they didn't validate.
like, why am I paying $18 to park?
They probably didn't want to pay the validation fee.
I
feel like the company's got to pay like a certain money in order to be able to validate, and they probably didn't want to pay that.
I don't know. It blows me. Maybe there were other places around there, so maybe like I'll just pop into one of them places, and be like, "Y'all validate," or like grab lunch. Oh well, this is in the morning. I gotta go to work. Shoot, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is not good. I'll figure it out. But yeah, coming back at them because like, babes, I hate to pay the park.
Yeah,
And I just feel like it's so inconvenient. Like, you know, when people be like, if the parking situation ain't right, I'm going home. Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, parking irritates me.
Yeah, that's crazy. At the doctor's office?
Come pick me up.
I'm surprised you ain't go to the doctor when you were here.
I did, but I'm on my new stuff now. I mean, I did that, but now it's a new year. Like, on my new insurance and stuff. Like, I gotta do my own thing.
Yeah.
And it's time for me to go to the dentist and stuff. Like, you gotta do that stuff routinely. Oh, it's time for the pap smear and stuff. Yeah, like, girl, it's time. And I have new stuff because, yeah, I'm on my own.
Period.
But yeah, that's that.
Okay, girl. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. We hope that you enjoyed the episode and continue to tune in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen's is car.xo. Follow us on TikTok at theclapbackcc. Send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. If you fill out the Google form, go ahead and text, DM, send a carrier pigeon, something, and let one of your girls know that you filled it out so you could be on the show. And if that is it for the week, guys. Bye.
This is